Hello, I'm Robin Petch, the Sea Watch Foundation Ambassador. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use the free Sea Watcher app as a field guide. It's a great way of learning more about the 30 species of whales, dolphins and porpoises we find in UK and Irish waters. And you can download it from the usual places, both for iOS and for Android. It was developed in conjunction with Bangor University, SEACAMS and Nova Innovation, and with funding from the European Union and the Welsh Government. And we're very grateful to our partners for helping us develop such an amazing resource. Primarily, its use is to record sightings of cetaceans around our coasts. But in this video, we're going to look particularly at how you can use it to learn more about them. We're going to investigate the species pack. The two screens you see here on the left, of course, are a tablet screen, on the right, a mobile phone screen. But as you see, you have exactly the same choices, just a slightly different format for the different sizes and shapes of the devices. And when you click on the species pack, it will bring you up a list of the animals that you might see, starting as here with the Atlantic white-sided dolphin and the bottlenose dolphin. Now, it's important for you to know at this stage that as it's set up in a default mode, only 15 of those species can be seen, the most common ones. And to change that default mode, you click on this small funnel-like icon at the top right of the screen. And when you click on that, it will bring up these filters. And as you can see, by default, the first screen there, it shows you it's only the creatures under 4 meters, 4 to 9 meters and over 9 meters that are common and regular. But you can change that in any way you want. At the very least, I would suggest you click on the rare species, because amongst those is the humpback whale, which is no longer as rare as it once was, and a number of other species that are seen from time to time. Of course, if you want to, you can show all 35. And if you're wondering why it's showing 35, that's because, as well as cetaceans, we would like people, if possible, to log any sightings of grey and common seals, basking sharks, ocean sunfish, and leatherback turtles. Now, what you do to use the species pack, you can scroll down, and in this case, as this video was originally made for Orca Watch, we're going to look at finding out more about orca. And as you see, there are 3 buttons, which means you can look at 3 different photographs. But we're going to go to the fact sheet and click on that. And that will bring up a couple of pages of information, key features of the killer whale, size and shape, any particular markings, and so on. Lots of really interesting background information. Also distribution maps for each month of the year that show the different places it can be found and how frequently. And there is also a video guide to the animal. You can look at this separately from the species pack, but it's accessible within the species pack. And when you click on the screen, it will bring up, first of all, a still of the video, and clicking again will make the film start.
The killer whale, or orca, is uncommon, but widely distributed mainly in cold temperate to Arctic seas, although its numbers are greatest in Greenland, around Norway, Iceland, and northern Scotland. Varying in size from 5.7 to 9.5 meters, adult male killer whales are about 25% larger than adult females, which range from 4.5 to 6.6 meters. The males develop a very tall, triangular and erect dorsal fin, which is sometimes tilted forwards. Immature animals and adult females have a smaller, distinctly sickle-shaped dorsal fin and cannot readily be distinguished from one another. Its coloration is very striking. Black on the back and sides, with a white belly extending as a backwards pointing lobe up the flanks, and less markedly around the throat, chin, and undersides of the flippers. There is a white oval patch above and behind the eye, and a less distinct grey saddle on the back behind the dorsal fin, which shows up clearly when the animal surfaces. It has a conical shaped black head with indistinct beak and large paddle-shaped flippers. The killer whale.
Now, as you can see, this is a very useful feature, being able to watch the videos. We've had the video for quite a long time, as you can see, but most of the species do include a video. And as I mentioned at the beginning, this video was developed for Orca Watch to train observers, but is useful for any time of the year or for any event, of course, and to learn about any of the 30 species of cetaceans. So the animals we have here are those most likely to be seen along the north coast of Scotland, but actually not necessarily in the same order. This pretty much works for any part of the country, but as I say, you can look at all 30 of those animals. And wherever you are, it is important to remember that the cetaceans do not always play by the rules. They don't read the field guides, so they can turn up anywhere at any time, including extremely rare species. The very rare animals we've seen, such as beluga whales, for example, have only been recorded 2 or 3 times quite often in UK waters. Some things only once or twice, whereas others are seen somewhere almost every day. So it's always worth learning about other animals than those you are particularly interested in. Well, I hope that's been useful for you and you'll enjoy playing with the field guide to learn more about those animals. I'm just going to finish off by making an appeal that if you are really interested in cetaceans and our work to study them, you can learn a lot more by becoming a Sea Watch member. For only £3.50 a month, you'll receive a quarterly magazine, a monthly bulletin, and you'll have access to the dedicated My Sea Watch website. Amongst the previous issues of the magazine is our Orca special. So if that's the species you are particularly interested in, if you do join, you can still access that magazine published last year. Just log on to members.seawatchfoundation.org.uk for more information. Goodbye for now.